Hey guys, long time no see. So this video is actually just going to be a really quick video. I'm going to show you guys the hair that I got from Pauline's because I'm always talking about it on Facebook. And I figured I'll just show you guys what it is I'm always talking about so you can kind of see what the quality is. I'm not going to be installing it at least for a couple of weeks, maybe a week, I don't know. But I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I got. I'll start with the wavy hair that I got. I actually got it in increments. I got some of it on one visit and some on another visit. And the reason for that is because I wanted a really, I guess you would say low luster, and I wanted it to be really kinky. And for the most part, that's what I got. It's still, because it's Indian hair, it's still going to be a lot finer and silkier than what I'm used to, but it works for me because I'm wearing a closure with it. So the first two pieces I got of the wavy are these. You can see the texture. They're two really small wefts. They're really short. Like the wefts are kind of short. Oh wait, no. These are the first two pieces I got, my bad. The wefts are really short, as you can see. Like this is one weft doubled and this is one weft doubled. And I'm under the impression that each of these two wefts is a single ponytail from one donor, simply because the texture is really hard to match with other textures to make one long weft. So you can see. I don't know if the camera's actually picking up the texture, but these have a ridiculous amount of texture. And what I like about Pauline's is they measure the hair loose, so they don't pull it straight like this and measure it. They just hold the measuring tape up and measure it like in its natural state. So when you ask for a certain length, that actually can be a problem if you are used to ordering hair based on how it's measured straight. Because if you ask for a long length and they tell you we don't have it, they have it. They just don't have it loose. Like if you're asking for 28 inches and you mean 28 inches this way, but they're measuring it this way, and so they may not have it when they really do. So that's something to take into consideration, because this is like super long. You can't even see where it falls, but just from the nape of my neck, when I pull it down, it's past my hip bone. So that's long, and that's just these two pieces, okay? So these two pieces, and I'll show you guys the wefting. So there's the wefting. And the next visit, I got another two pieces. This visit was a little different because I got one piece of a shorter length, which the weft is a lot longer than the other ones. Let's see. This is the length of it in fours. So this is cut into, folded into fours. So it's 4 times this length. And this is a shorter length, but the texture is not as low luster. It's not as coarse or textured as the other two bundles, but it's still a low luster. So, and I love the color of it, so this will definitely work on top for color. And the last one I got, this is actually a 4-ounce weft, which I was shocked. Okay, and you see the wave on this one is extremely loose. It's almost not a wave at all. And this weft is really long. This is the weft length folded into fours, so it's 4 times this length. And the one thing about this hair is actually the reason I got it is, number one, it almost looks like a kinky straight just by nature, which is harder to tell on camera, but in person you can see a lot better. But I got it because it has a lot of grays in it, and I know that sounds crazy, but that's why I really wanted it, because you can see, can you see? It has a lot of red strands in it, and what that is gray hairs that have been hennaed over. So whoever had this hair growing out of their scalp hennaed it, and this is so perfect for me because I don't know if y'all can see, I got a whole bunch of gray hairs and I henna my hair, so it's like a perfect match. And I really like this one. I really love this bundle. It's not as long as the other one, so it definitely won't be in the back. But this one, when I pull straight, it actually falls just above my hip bone. So the length on this one's really long as well. So when I put all 4 of these bundles together, I think the total weight is actually around 8 ounces, 8 to 9 ounces. But you can see how thick it is when I put it all together. Ooh, that color is beautiful. I love how the color is just beautiful. But this is the Wavy. And I'm actually still looking for more. If I don't find more in the next 2 weeks, because it's, like I said, this is really hard to come by. They don't have it often, and when they do, they literally only have like 1 or maybe 2 wefts of it. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the curly. Now the curly, I've not had very much luck getting what I want because it really tends to sell out quickly, and I never am able to get there early enough. Never. I mean, I work during the week, and on the weekends I have a class, so I can't ever get there when they first open. I usually get there later in the day. But I have lucked out a few times, and I got a few curly pieces. I actually got another curly piece today. But the first curly piece I got, actually 1 piece at a time is how it works for me, is this piece here. And it's been balled up and rolled up and raked through so many times. So the curls are kind of brushed out a little bit, but it's actually a bit tighter than this. It's almost as tight as what I have in my head now. If anything, it's only slightly looser. So yeah, I think that's about right. But I got this one. It's not as low luster as I really want it to be, but this color is awesome. You can't tell me this color isn't the bomb. I'm gonna compare it to this so you can see what I'm talking about. But it's like a sandy brown color, and I freaking love it. I want to compare it to like maybe a number 8. So like an 8 with 10 highlights, because it actually has like little golden highlights in it as well. And then I went back and I was able to get another piece of curly. This curly right here. So I've actually deep conditioned it a few times, just because, I mean, it's beautiful, but it was like hard, like a rock when I first got it. Okay. And even now, it's still really rough. See, I got a little tangle there. I mean, but the hair is nice. There's nothing about it that screams that it's synthetic or anything like that. It's just the nature of this particular hair. And so this is the weft, and it's doubled. So it's double this length, but it's still very, you see the wefts are really sparse. really sparse. So it's still not much hair. And this is quite a bit curlier. I'm going to condition it a little bit more just to see if I can get it to soften up a bit. Some hair just doesn't get softer. It's just, it is what it is. And this might just be some of that hair. But I love the texture of it. It's kind of, it's almost like it's wiry. So these are the 2 shorter length pieces I got. I know it looks kind of bad now on the camera, doesn't it? Okay, and I'm going to show you the one I got today. It's just absolutely beautiful. This is, hair just comes in a bag. Okay, they have 2 stores locally, invoice, and then in the bag it's wrapped in tissue paper. So this is the bundle I got today, the weft, and it's a 4.7 ounces, I think. And it's been dyed jet black because they do dye some of their hair. But that's alright, because when I wear it, it's going to go on the bottom of whatever I wear it with. Oh, it's beautiful. And I kind of had to get it because, I mean, the luster on it is so low. It's not frizzy or anything, but the luster on it is just really low, even after being dyed black. And a trick with this hair that I love, I actually love about it. People that want their hair jet black might not love it, but I do. And I know because I got my mom some that was dyed jet black, but she didn't want it jet black. I washed it in clarifying shampoo a few times, and it lightens the color up a little bit. And it runs off. So that's what I'm going to do with this. And I'm going to wash it and come back and show you guys what it looks like wet. And then I'll also show you what it looks like once it's fully dry. Alright, you guys, I'm back to show you the hair after I washed it, so you can see what the curls look like. First, I'm going to show you the shorter bundles, the shorter wefts. I actually decided to condition those again, yeah, and here they are. You can see the color of this one a lot better now. And this one. So these are the shorter ones, and are you ready for this longer weft? Are you ready? Bam! It's actually like balled up in my closet, so it's a little bit frizzy, but oh my gosh. I love that the luster is so freaking low, even though it's been dyed jet black. And look at the curls. Let me open it up for you a little bit. And this, I was actually charged for 16 inches because, like I said, they measure their hair in its natural shrunken state. But when I actually stretched it out and measured it, like it hits my hip bone, and it's about 22 to 23 inches in length stretched. So that's freaking awesome. And I believe it was $40 an ounce, and it's like 4.7 ounces for this one weft. So I'm just waiting to check back and see when they'll have some more of this. And I'm gonna get me some. But these are all three of the curly ones put together. Now you see that's a drastic color difference. So I just need to get like a mid-length, because I have this one, I have the shorter pieces, and they actually blend really well together. So I just need a mid-length so it's not like a choppy look. And I also want to get a little bit more too to have a closure made, because no way am I going to blend this with this. It's just, it still has a little too much shine and not as much texture as this, so it's not going to work. But I just wanted to show you guys the hair. These curls are freaking beautiful. All of them. And that was it. Oh, how to order. You guys, please, please, please don't send me messages or leave me comments asking me how to order, because I'm going to tell you right now, okay? And I'm going to leave the information in the description box below. So if you ask me that in a comment or message and I don't respond, that's why. But how you order is, if you're local in Southern California, you go to their shop. They have 2 locations, one in Lakewood, one in Inglewood, or Los Angeles. Walk in, pick out your hair. The only other way to order is over the telephone. You can get their phone number on their website. Their website is www.paulineshumanhair.com. If you go to the website, it's actually quite simple. I tell you how to order on the website. That's all you have to do, okay? And that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.